glass half full. It's all about perspective. Same thing with work ventures. Some see it as negative. Some people see it as a challenge. Some people see it as a no. Some people see it as a not yet. Right? So it's all about perspective, guys. You have to shift your mind from a W-2 to a business owner thing. I want a big check. I want a residual check. So you need to build a belief in your product. You have to be a walking billboard of your product. I'm going to speak it up 5 minutes, right? You have to be a product of your product. You need to build your story using your product. What does that mean? That means you need to use your product. You need to go and dream big. Okay? You need to understand how your product adds value to people's lives. Because if you know it's about them and it's not about you, that's when they will say yes. Because some people's mistake, whenever they do presentation, they make it about themselves. Oh, I need to post this people so I can get regional marketing director. Oh, I need to post this 10 people in front of me so I can be the next senior director. No! It's not about you, it's about them. When you find out what they need and you give them what they need, they will say yes. And in return, you will get yours, okay? So it's all about them. Believe in the product builds confidence. Confidence builds passion. Passion builds posture. Posture builds your business. This is a new business. I said that from the beginning. We are using World Ventures as a tool to reach our ultimate goal, which is what? Freedom. Freedom is our ultimate goal, right?
Yes.
Time and money freedom. World Ventures is our tool. Thank God for World Ventures.
Yes.
Because if not for World Ventures, I don't know what I'll be doing. Okay? Alright, perspective. Thomas Edison said, I have not failed 700 times. I have succeeded in proving that those 700 ways will not work. When I have eliminated the ways that it will not work, I will find a way that it will work. So, who are you listening to? If you're listening to your negative friends, your negative family, I'm sorry to say, life will be a negative for you. Okay? Listen, I have a lot of friends. I do basketball, I do entertainment, sports, and all that good stuff, right? But not all of them are doing World Ventures. Do I hate them? No. I still love them. But I don't pay attention to them when it comes to money. Right? I'm too cool. Do we know people like that? Yeah. Mindset. Some people just 100%. Why? Because I'm too 2%. You gotta get away from that. You gotta get away from that. This we all know, right? That's the 40-40-40. Okay? You have to keep your eye on the prize, guys. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figure. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figure, which Mr. Parrish has. Alright? You gotta keep your eye on the prize. Steve Jobs said, your time is limited. So don't waste it living someone else's life. You gotta do it for you. You gotta do it for your kids. You gotta do it for your family. Okay? Do you believe in World Ventures? Yeah! Do you believe in World Ventures? Yeah! And it's go time. We're the largest network marketing and travel company in the world. So far ahead that we don't even know who number 2 is. It's go time. The past 2 years we've grown about $100 million, coming from 92 million, just shy of 200 million. That is World Ventures. We're doing business in what? 29 countries, and we're only what? 9 years old? Oh my goodness. We're enrolling an average of 50,000 members a few months ago, but nowadays we're talking about 60, 70, 80,000 a month, right? And what we've done is just basically a tip of the iceberg. Because when we reach momentum, we will be enrolling people by the hundreds of thousands. The question is, will we still be there when we hit momentum? Will you be there? And let's get it, right? Ego. Forget about the ego. Focus on IMD. Finish out the race. I have 2 more slides. Some of you want to finish that race, but we all have this hurdle. Do not enter, yield, detour, all that stuff, right? That's all negativity. Okay? You need to flush that away. Even if your family's telling you, hey, don't do that, that's blah, 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 blah. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend's telling you to stop doing that because that's a scam, that's a pyramid. You gotta put a stop to it. It's not their life, it's your life. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, you will be paying your bills, not them. Okay? So fear. What are you fear of? Fear of presenting? Fear of inviting? Fear of getting no's? Fear of getting rejection? You want to know what I'm fearful of? I fear that I'm not going to have enough money to provide for my family. I fear that I'm not going to have enough money to pay the car. I fear that my kids will just grow up one day and find myself that I didn't have enough time with them when they were young because I had to work. I fear that one day I'm going to wake up and realize that life just passed me by. See, it's all about perspective. You can be fearful of having a rejection. You can have fear of having no's. But if you channel that fear here, I want to watch my kids grow. I want to create memories with them. How do I do that? By making world ventures work. Because if I make this work, I will have that time freedom. I will have that money freedom. And you know what? Whatever they ask of me, I can provide. Okay? So just have that mindset. It's all about perspective, guys. Okay? Fear. Who said that? Troy Brown? Fear is a choice, danger is fear. What is that? So you gotta forget about fear, okay? I'm gonna wrap it up. Basically, don't quit. Wrap it up, wrap it up. Stay in power. 2 minutes. Oh. 2 minutes, I'm done. The 3 C's of life: choices, chances, and changes. Choices, chances, and changes. We all have choice. We all have a chance. And we have an option to change. It's on you. Okay? It's on you. Okay? So, I'm going to close it out by just saying my why. My why, basically, when I found out what World Ventures is, my why is my wife. My why is my 3 kids. My why is my mom. My why are my siblings. See, coming from the Philippines, middle class, typical middle class. But my mom knows, she's a hard worker, that my mom will go to work early in the morning, and then when she gets home, we never really had a lot of time to spend together. Right? When you grow up, my mom just recently stopped working, retired from United Nations 2 years ago. Because of her work, she didn't even know how to cook. She never learned how to cook because of work. And now that my dad passed away 2 years ago, she's learning everything from the ground, like a baby. See, I'm not saying that my mom and us, we have a bad life, but she's my motivation. So my life will be different in terms of being there. She was there for us, financially or whatever she can. But I can only count how many vacations we went to.
I can only recall a few memories that we spent as a family because she constantly has to work. That's my motivation. I was planning since 10 years ago that I want to hit it big in the entertainment industry so my mom doesn't have to work that hard, and my wife too. But I couldn't. World Ventures doesn't exist back then. I didn't know about World Ventures. And when I found out about World Ventures last year, my goal was to make it work. Make it work, make it work. So while my wife, my mom are still healthy and active, I can give them that life that they deserve. That is my why. It's not all about me. It's not about me. It's about them. Because if I fail, it's not me who suffers. It's them who suffer. Because I can hold my own. I'm a guy. I can hold my own. If I need to work 50, 60, 70 hours a week, I can do that. But if I went back to the workforce, they are still suffering. Okay? So find out your why. Once you find out your why, you will take this to the next level. Thank you, World Ventures.